If we begin to speak truth in this way, we develop to be truthful, then the work we do differs from what we were doing previously. We will be free from the routine way of doing the work, and we will be free from the obligatory way of doing work. The change will be like this. Previously, we will be doing what we want to do, and we are always unhappy. And after the practice of truth speaking, we know what we have to do. The change takes place. The daily routine takes another direction, and our work becomes more meaningful. Just as the sensible worker in an office or in a factory differs from an irresponsible worker. So, a person who wants to do what he wants to do differs from a person who does what he has to do. Now, this fellow will have no obligatory work with anyone. He will be working and he will be playing. He will play with his work, and the difference between work and play will be removed in his life. He continues to live as a child, and his work gives him only pleasure, and there is no monotony in his way of working, because there is one essential difference. The first fellow is bothered of the result of what he does. He is bothered of the result. He does anything for the result. And the second fellow is not at all bothered about the result. He is devoted to the work aspect and not the result aspect of his work. At first it may appear unreasonable to you, but I will give you an example. You see a sincere student going to appear for examinations, reading and reading and reading the lessons again and again, but he finds it very difficult to memorize his lessons and reproduce in the examinations. Whereas the same student, if he makes a pleasure reading of a storybook or a novel, just easily and carelessly, even while going in a train or a bus, he remembers the whole story in all its detail, and he can easily reproduce when asked why he finds it so very difficult to remember his lessons, while he remembers the story very easily. The reason is the examination going student is bothered of the result. When his mind is on the result, it cannot be properly focused upon the reading. Automatically, his reading is always out of focus, and it is very difficult for him to remember his lessons. For the simple reason that he wants to remember. He remembers always that he has to remember the lessons. So, the idea of his results comes in between himself and the content of the textbook. There is the idea of his result which interferes with his reading, and automatically he can never remember his lessons. Here, a boy reading a storybook for himself voluntarily, it is not obligatory for him because he is doing it voluntarily, and he has no idea or intention to remember it. Therefore, there is nothing between his mind and the book, and automatically he remembers. So, the more he wants to remember, the more he forgets it, and the more he reads it directly, the more he remembers it. This is one of the secrets of work. If the student can be indicated by the teacher or the patient or the parent about this, if you are sensible enough to just indicate this to the student, he can be saved from great trouble and misuse of energy because of out of focus. And the same is the case with the work of these two fellows. A person who practices truthfulness in life, he will have his work done without any obligation. It is a voluntary business to do his work. What is the difference between a businessman working in his own office and an employee working in the same office? The businessman finds it a pleasure to do his own work in his office because the business belongs to him. The employee finds it difficult to work because the work belongs to someone else. This difference in feeling the sense of work makes all the difference. It makes life a failure to the fellow who cannot focus the parts of his machine. Throughout the life, he lives a life of drudgery and fatigue. He may be placed in a very high position in society. He may be earning about $5,000 or $6,000 a month. He may be enjoying many privileges in his office, but he feels a hell of his work, and he is not at all interested, but he is forced to do his work. But when once this change takes place in the person, he will have what is called devotion.